My mic was not. My mic did not unmute the entire time. Rip me. I was talking that entire time. I've been talking, and I just looked in OBS and my mic was muted. Rip me. Anyway, what I was saying was, Neon needs to fix his mic because yesterday I turned it way down, and now I have turned it up. Up, 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 turn it up, 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 turn it up, 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 it's on fire. What? Whoa, whoa. Why is Stream Manager all laggy? Whoa, da, 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 ya, ya. That's the song, right? Oh, I see, that's what happened. There we go. Put this here for now. Ooh, that was loud. Okay, I think we Gucci. I think we all good. Oh, I just saw the ad trigger. First now it triggers. I don't understand. Well, I don't know. I don't understand people who use VTS in full screen. It just seems weird to me, not gonna lie. I guess it makes sense you have multiple monitors. Speaking of, let's move over here. Let's move on to the actual game. Actually, the ad break. Is there going to be another ad after the ad break? It looks like we're good. Okay, I was just checking because I want to make sure I don't like start things with ad breaks, or like start things during an ad break. So I try to make sure pre-roll should be off, ad break should be off. I might move my mic a little bit. It's kind of like right up in my face. Maybe I will just move this. Maybe I'll move the pot filter. Because I still have the foam filter on it. I'm gonna move the cord back too, or else my arm's gonna hit it. I'm trying to figure out where I can put this. I'll just tuck this behind here. My mic cable. That gives me, that makes sure I shouldn't be bumping. Not that like it really does anything when I bump it anyway. It's just kind of annoying to have my arm hit the cord. We're almost capped on resin, so we're gonna take care of that first. Today, however, we're just gonna be like chilling. I'm doing something different with the audio, so I want to know if it's too loud or too quiet. I'm running the Genshin audio through something else, something that I normally don't. Okay. I want to know if it's too loud or not. I have it running through also New Week. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, first, we can get rid of 30 resin. We have 150, so I kind of want to do all through my weeklies now. I like doing weeklies all at once, like when I can get them down to an even number, because 3 weeklies is 90 resin. So if I have an odd amount of resin, like an odd number, so like, well, I can't do it with 70, but if I have 90 or higher, so in this case, 150 minus 90 will bring me down to 60, which is a nice even number. This is the man. I guess we can bring Mika. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Do I have anybody who can break the... Wait. I might not have anybody to break the thing. If I don't, I'll just come back in with, Actually, I assume Layla can do it. I'm gonna hope that Layla... Also, I keep forgetting to do this. I still have reflections on. Oh, I forgot. He doesn't take damage. He has such a long windup. Grab this. She's got a pretty robust shield. Her shield kind of got annihilated the other day. I was doing something, and it kind of just got like destroyed. But I think I was doing Abyss. Yeah, I was doing Abyss for fun, and her thing kind of got annihilated. I keep trying to like... Oh, I didn't switch. I keep trying to do like fun things in Abyss. Oh, what was that? I keep trying to do fun things in Abyss, but then what ends up happening is Abyss this cycle or last cycle just hates, and so I'm unable to do fun things in the Abyss without like modding. So I inevitably just revert to what I was always doing. Okay, it sounds like it's a pretty good volume. I might turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Do this again. He's gonna probably do the X dash. Oh, no, he's doing the stomp. Okay. One of the few bosses it's probably better doing in co-op. Well, that and probably Signora. If you get some Poggers teammates in co-op with Signora, then that's probably a good one too. Aztaha, I feel like is fine either way. Child, unless you're trying to bring like joke. Sometimes I find Child harder in co-op, just because he's definitely like one of the squishiest bosses, but sometimes he's just so aggy that if you're not on top of things, especially if you're dealing with like co-op lag, you can really get messed up. Case in point, I get messed up a lot in co-op with Child, but that's usually because I'm using goofy things like I'm gonna go DPS Geo Traveler, or something like that, and then I just cry because we have 4 DPS, no healer, no shielder, and nobody can like dodge to save their lives, so we all just end up getting demolished. Oh, I got hit by that? Bruh. By the time I get my thing up, our little friend here, our little Gatling, Dendro Gatling, is gonna have broken his shield by the time he lets out another core for me to get out. I saw a post on the subreddit yesterday that was pretty funny, talking about how they never knew how to survive the big blast from this boss, this one right here, his like Kamehameha, and I was just like, bruh, do you know how to read? They're just like, I finally got C6 Kuki and now I never have to learn, and I was just like, bruh. I was just like, do you know how to... Oh yeah, Layla's goated for this. I was just like, do you know how to read? I was like, how did you beat the story quest? You have to fight him in the story quest. It says, it's on screen. The game tells you what to do. And I guess they just always just done it in co-op or something. Do I even need to use Eula's Burst here? I'm probably gonna regret not using it. He's gonna survive with like a tiny sliver of health. It's gonna be so tilting. There we go. But I was just like, man. It was just like, wild. Wild that you never took the time to figure out how it works, especially when it's on screen. It is kind of confusing, I guess, I could see, but it does say destroy the things and then stop him. So, I don't know. I mean, there were also... I don't know. I don't know why I'm surprised about that. I see people who go, whoa, look at those... Look at, like... I remember watching somebody fight Thunder Manifestation, which I'm going to fight now just for fun. Actually. They were fighting Thunder Manifestation. This is probably going to be a really bad idea. But they were fighting Thunder Manifestation, and people were like, whoa, look at those, like, you look at those dodges, and I was like, wow. Wow. And I guess, like, I get, like, if you're playing on, like, mobile or something. I've tried playing on mobile, and it's just because I'm not used to it. It's pretty hard. It can be pretty hard. The camera movement is what I don't like the most. The character switching is kind of weird, though. But I definitely would say that I like playing mobile more than I like playing controller for the most part. Which is weird. I don't like controller in Genshin. The main thing I don't like about it is I actually rebound all my controller controls to now use the exact same controls, or as much as the same controls as I could, to just use the same controls as Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But maybe the first time I fought it. I know I've gotten some achievements before. But like this, they were just like, whoa, you can dodge through that? And I was like, yeah, iframes are a thing in the game. It's one of my favorite things to do. But the Thunder Cage is by far my least favorite attack that the Thunder Oceanid has. Just because it's annoying. It's basically just a period of time. Oh, this one's actually pretty annoying as well. But it's pretty much just like a period of time where you just have to run around and just like not do anything. It's a time waster. Unless you have a shield, like a strong enough shield. But I feel like Ganyu's like objectively the best way to fight. I mean, people say like Yoimiya. But I feel like Ganyu is like the best way to fight Thundering Manifestation. Unless, like, of course, you can't do enough damage like an Abyss. But for Overworld, and then again, this really means nothing, but like, I don't know, I like fighting Thunder Manifestation with Ganyu because it feels cool, like, only using her and nobody else, and just like not using a shield. I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm good at the game. I still have not unlocked APEP at all, so Luigi comes in. I'll try and do that. Next. I actually don't know which one I want between the two of these. They both have their ups and downs. Let me check what items they actually drop for each character. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the game just a little bit. I turned it down because I thought it was a bit too loud. I'm gonna turn it up just a tiny bit. We'll split the difference. I had it at -19. I'll put it at, and I brought it down to -22. I'll bring it up to -20. Okay, so who uses Ashen Heart? Sara, Yunjin, and Ito. Excuse me. I don't like that these are ordered alphabetically either. It's really annoying. They're not ordered by boss, they're ordered alphabetically. Hellfire Butterfly is Shenhe, Toma, and Kokomi. And then Molten Moment is Goro, Shogun, and Aloy. Okay, and then for Raiden's things, I gotta scroll back through these. I don't even know what they're called. Raiden's drops. What use her drops? I like that the Dvalins are all in the right spot, because they're all called Dvalin something. It's so nice. So convenient. You know what? This is one thing. I like using Genshin.gg, like, exclusively because the farming guide they have down there, I feel like is so much better than, Paimon.moe's. Especially when it comes to boss things. Like, I think Paimon.moe's, like, individual day thing might be split up better. But, Genshin.gg has the boss materials listed, grouped by boss, and not by, what the first letter of the material is called, which is so much more helpful. So I can just go down to Senora, and I can see all of the things that use Senoras, and I can just go down to Raiden's, and I can see all the things that use Raiden's. Nilo, Candice, Kale, Kuki, Ayato, Sino, Dendro Traveler, Tignari, Yae Miko, and Heizo. Well, let's do Raiden then. Normally I do Senora just because I feel like I have less of her materials, but Raiden's is newer. I'm not gonna do co-op because I hate, but what I will do is I guess we can just keep bringing this team, right? Get Mika some of his friendship. Iframe through that. Yep. I'm gonna waste my burst right here. While she teleports around. Oh, it didn't crit rip me. Ooh, he had a Fev proc. Nice. I'm gonna say it's gonna be this one. No, it was the opposite one. Does that give me a stack? It did not give me a stack. I just wasted my thing there. This stun phase is so short for so many rotations. Case in point. Please crit. Okay, that's slightly better. Oh, straight into this. Cool. I guess I just, like, unleashed enough damage. I'm also gonna do this, because it's all about... this phase is all about applying elements. And so... if I can keep her in the range of... Layla's thing... this is gonna be the deploying shield. I don't know why I used Layla's shield thing there, it's gonna get broken. Oh, it actually survived. Okay, sometimes it breaks. Go, Mika, Layla. Oh, still inside. Luckily, Layla has a 40 cost burst, so it's super easy for her to get her burst up. Not great in terms of energy capacity for Raiden, but... oh, this, huh? I wonder, can I... okay, so you still have to go through it even if you fully deplete the shield. Okay. That's the trick there. You should go straight into the stun phase, right? Okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, this, this. And then we're gonna go bam, 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 bam. Oh. Was that a crit? I couldn't tell if that was a big number or not. Was that a crit? Mika's actually... do you even have artifacts? Oh, he actually does. Oh. It's, Nilo that doesn't have artifacts now, right? Yeah, no, she doesn't have artifacts. And, Nilo and Rosaria, yeah. Mika stole their artifacts. Ooh. Now that might be good, if I didn't already have cracked Wanderer's pieces. So it's garbage, because it has HP percent and def. So, actually makes it bad. I'm gonna eat a granola bar. Oh. Part of it fell out as soon as I opened it. Mmm. This is a thing. I probably should do some of these as well. Perfect. I'm gonna have 60 resin left over. Mm-hmm. I could do them now. What's farmable today? Tuesday, huh? Bennett, Diluc, Eula, Jean, Mona, Noelle, Razor, Anima Traveler, Chongyun, Ganyu, Hu Tao, Kasaha, Dendro? No. Well, yeah, Dendro Traveler, Geo Traveler, Chongling, Yunjin, Yao Yao, Ito, Ayaka, Ayato, Sara, Kuki, Alhaitham, Dori, Kave, Layla, Nahida. What's Bennett's stuff at? Have I ascended him yet? Is he still level 80? No. Let's do Forsaken Rift, because it is Forsaken. Cursed. This place is cursed. I have found, however, that you can make it a tiny bit less cursed if you were to say use Yanfei. You know what I'm saying, but Neon, you're using a bunch of other characters. Yeah, but that's not. The important part is Yanfei. She melts through this place. I mean, so does Xiangling. Also, I forgot, she's got Ganyu's artifacts. I gotta switch those. I'm not gonna have a repeat of Blizzard Strayer Yanfei. At least now they're using different goblets, so it's not full Blizzard Strayer. Or they're using different helms. It's not full Blizzard Strayer. But anyway, I don't even know what artifact you have. Whatever they are, they're not that good. But, whatever. If I put Yelan on Favonius, I think I will. I really want another Favonius bow. If nothing else, just so I can have one on Goro and one on Yelan. I'll do this. 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 Fav can't proc their shields. Rip. And then we watch as Yanfei just like annihilates everything. We watch as everything crumbles before the might of Yanfei. Oh, my shield broke. Tremble before me. Disappear amongst the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I cleared SimWorld 3 in Honkai yesterday. I've been grinding out some little artifacts. Ooh, nice. I was also able to like body all the weeklies, the level 1 weeklies now, or the level 2 weeklies now. I still kind of get bodied by the SimWorld bosses because I just don't have electro characters or lightning, whatever they want to call them, lightning characters, electric characters. I just don't have them, so I'm trying to brute force everything with Seela, and it just like, it just doesn't work sometimes, you know? And aside from that, it's been going pretty well. But no, like this is... Haha. Numbers go burr. Permamelt go burr. That's the greatest part about this. The whole thing with Yanfei is... she's kind of like a somewhat lighter version of Klee, who just applies... Pyro way too quickly, but not as much as Klee. But... in a domain like this, where pretty much everybody permanently has cryo applied to them, I'm melting everything. Feels good. Feels pretty good. 2 more levels until we can crown Bennett's Burst. It's currently at level 8. So, we probably won't get enough books from this, but it'll be a good start. We might get lucky with some Ascensions, but we need like 12 more books. There's no way we're gonna get enough just from this. Everybody, on me! Oh, I also thought something was interesting. I was listening to Seela in Japanese, because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna switch it. I've been meaning to switch it just to see what it's like. And I just forget every time. And one thing I noticed was, Seela says... so in English she says, disappear amongst the sea of butterflies, illusions of the past. Whereas in Japanese, she says starry phantom. She says something like completely different. I just thought that was really interesting. She's like, starry phantom. I don't know, it's just like different than disappear amongst the sea of butterflies, illusions of the past. I don't know, starry phantom's just very different from the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Alright. Let's see, we also need some treasure hoarder things, I believe, as well. 9, these, and 5 of the golds. Okay. Let's work on the books first. Oh. Well. Let's do this. Hope we get a double. Hope we get a double. Hope we get a double, just because it's nice to get doubles. The other thing too is I just don't level up Diluc's talents, and then I go, he's not that good, but then I don't level up his talents, so why am I surprised he's not good? 9 of those. Hopefully Sucrose can help us out with these. 5, if all of them double, should get us... Oh, so we only need 3 more, so hopefully one of these doubles. Double? Nope. Anyway. Here we go. And then what's his final level? Another 7%. So it went from 6, and then that was 7. This is going to be 7%. 16 and 12 of those. How many of these books can we get? Let's see. We can make exactly 10 of these and have no more of these. We got 12 now. We need 16. We could get lucky. We only need like half of them to double. We have 13. We need 16, don't we? We need 3 more, so we need at least... It's 3 per, right? Or is it 4 per? 3 per, right? So we need at least 9 green books. Green books? Blue books. 27 green books. 9 blue books. Which we that would be about 80 resin, about. And then as far as these go... Oh, I have so many of these. Let's make like 140 of these. And then we need 12 of these. So I think it was 12. Let's make 6. If they all double. Okay, no. So we need another 6. Let's make 3. Hopefully they double. No. So we need 3 more. So let's make 2. Hopefully 1 doubles. And then this one, if anyone were to double, it'd be the last one, and that one didn't double either. Okay, cool. So we have 36 resin. We might get enough for 2 more runs in here by the end. That would probably not give us enough books. We'll probably only get about 5 blue books from that. If we get 6, then we have an extra chance to try and double. We might get some green books as well. Oh, we would definitely get some green books. But let's see what they have to give us here. Dendro Core's Elemental Mastery will be increased by 200. This is to sell... Who ran alongside Nilo? Because we have the new banners now, don't we? Yeah. It was Nahida, wasn't it? Right. It was Nahida, wasn't it? Anyway. This just looks annoying. This just looks, like, annoying. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm gonna set this up just because we're gonna use the team. And let's just run on one team. We'll just run this. Oh, hello, Rodo. Ugh, Rodo. We'll do this, and then this team... I guess we'll just do this, because I want to get through these as quickly as possible, and this should help me do that. Max HP. We really don't have a lot of characters that do damage with skills. Oh, well, let's put this in the middle, and then... I really hate that they're spread out so much, it's just so annoying. Run in here, get this buff. And now, where are they gonna spawn? It's just annoying. I probably should have brought Yanfei. Realistically, probably would have made more... Oh, didn't get either one of them. Oh, it kind of did. Probably should have brought Yanfei for both of these. How's it going? Pretty good. I just hate floor 9 of Abyss. It's so easy, but they make it hard by just spreading out all the enemies. So they're just like... You gotta run back and forth, and it's just not exciting or fun. But, second half is easy because it's a bunch of Aromites. So, do this, this, and then I don't even think we really need Eula at all. We can probably just auto on Kuki. And then scan all them. Eula's not doing anything in this team. I don't really need her. Not for this floor. Oh. There we go. Okay. Sounds good, but you don't really have to give me like a clearing on the game because I never played this and I don't know what it's about. This is the so-called end game of Genshin. The so-called end game content that we've had, and they refuse to give us more of because, as per their dev interview, they do not want to cause player anxiety with difficult content. Which, I mean, I get it. Some of the early events, man, like some of the early events, and I kind of like, I get it. It's mainly because, like, I know what I'm doing in this game, and I've progressed far enough to where it really isn't, like, difficult content. But I remember when I first started playing this game, some of the events they had were brutal. Like, they were not fun. There were some that were absolutely brutal. And it was kind of like, if you were a new player, like, good luck finishing the event, because they were just awful. And I get what they're going for. They want to make it accessible to all the players. And they have kind of gotten a little bit better at that, because they just changed it so the super hard difficulties are now optional challenges for, like, bragging rights. And the rewards are all linked to, like, easily finished objectives. And or just giving trial characters that are higher level, so everyone has an equal playing field about. But they then just kind of removed all the challenges as well, so now it's just super easy. And there's just no difficulty. Which is a little annoying, but what can you do? They do, however, continue to make Abyss harder, which I guess is cool. The Abyss gets harder and harder every, like, half month, every fortnight. It gets harder and harder. Not because the game gets harder, but because they do something that everybody hates, which is called, they don't actually raise the difficulty at all, they just add more health. Every fortnight? Like Face Jam, yeah. Every 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. Face Jam, the Fortnite podcast, every 2 weeks and Tuesday at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. Face Jam, Face Jam. Fortnite is a game? It is a game. Fortnite spelled... I know Fortnite is spelled different than Fortnite. But Fortnite's like an actual term that means a 2-week period. Don't ask me why they decided a fortnight was going to be 2 weeks, but somebody along the road decided, hey, you know what? What if we made a term for 2 weeks, 14 days, and we called it a fortnight? You know, because it's like 14 nights, a fortnight. That's random, I didn't know it. Yeah, I think it's spelled, it's spelled different. I think it's spelled Fortnite. I hate that I look up Fortnite, and it... Yeah. British English, a period of 2 weeks. I hate that I look up Fortnite, like the actual spelling of the word, and the first thing that shows up is the video game. And I have to, like, scroll down to figure out whether or not I'm right. I hate that so much. for Fortnite. Yeah. I really want to jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers. What do we want to do here? We'll just do a reversal of what we just did. You know what? I don't want to think when I'm doing this. And this is the good way for me to just not think. Yeah, when I don't want to think about when I'm playing, especially for floors 9 and 10, like, they're so easy. Make yourselves at home. Sharing my knowledge. She's got some pretty good voice lines. Eula's, on the other hand, she's got some very long voice lines. Like, freeze to the core. But then she also has stuff that's just, one of her lines is just, shatter. But then she's like, freeze to the core. Vengeance will be mine. Do you know this video where kids are setting off explosives and screaming for Fortnite? I don't. I do remember I saw a Vine a long time ago of some people setting off fireworks in a town, and like everything like blew up like on the ground, and they were all like going, whoa! They were like freaking out because they set off the fireworks, and it like lit all the ones that were on the ground. Like they set up a thing to set off a bunch of fireworks, shoot them in the air, but then they all like went off on the ground. That was pretty funny. It looked cool. Never been able to find the video again though, but it looked cool. Xiangling's gonna have no energy. She's gonna go into floor 2 with no energy. There's this video of fireworks where they set off one, and it goes up, and it goes up, and then it goes inside this one guy's apartment through the window. Oh no. Wonder if he survived? Well, presuming he wasn't extremely unlucky, he probably survived. Unless he was just like really unlucky. We're gonna auto on Kuki for a little bit because I want her to heal. Not that I really have to be worried about it. Once again, floor 10. But it'd be really annoying if she were to die somewhere along the road. And then I'd have to like restart a floor. Better safe than sorry. Oh, yeah, this guy. It was like a one-room apartment. Interesting. I mean, he probably could still be fine. Like, he probably got burns or something like that. But it's not like something that would like kill him. And I mean, unless it like really like hit him. If it like nailed him, if it really like struck him. But I mean, he probably got messed up, but you think it's an okay thing to do or what? I think fireworks are fine. But like, if you're gonna be shooting off fireworks, you better be knowing where they're going. Like, fireworks are fine, but if you're gonna be launching fireworks, then you gotta know where they're going. And if they hit someone's house, they hit their roof, they break something, that's your fault. And like, just to launch fireworks into people's apartments? Nah. That's like, I feel like that's encroaching on criminal activity right there. It's like, if you're doing that, you're the reason why people can't have nice things. Launching fireworks on although there is, and it all depends on context, that's civilian artillery. Just don't be shooting fireworks at buildings. Like, it's one of those things of like, don't be an idiot. Right? It's not that hard, just don't be stupid. There is a church, I think it's in, Italy? There's a church somewhere in Europe, 2 churches. They have a holiday, or like, not a holiday, but they have like an anniversary thing. It's a date of some like battle between the 2 churches. They used to have like some sort of like war or something between the 2 of them. And so they commemorate it by, they set up all these nets in front of the churches, and then the 2 churches shoot fireworks at each other, but they have like all these nets and everything to like block them and make sure they don't actually hit anything. That's pretty cool, but that's like planned, it's organized, they have things set up, people know it's gonna happen. That's a little different. If you're just like a random person shooting fireworks, yeah, that sounds like Italy, right? But if you're just like shooting off fireworks for like 4th of July or something else, they got to be pointing up and you got to know where they're going. So don't be stupid and don't shoot them near trees and don't shoot them near people's houses. That's just common courtesy. We're gonna go for the haha build right now. I know Yanfei doesn't have the right artifacts, but we're gonna go for haha funny. And haha funny means this. This is what haha funny is. On the flip side, we're gonna go for actually, you know what? Let's go all the way back to a classic national team. I'm gonna regret this so much. Once saw this video where a guy mounted a firework launching device to his bike and they used it as some sort of howitzer on motorcyclists. Bruh. I thought you were gonna say he turned it into a rocket bike and he soared off into the sky. That would have been a much more interesting story. Can you imagine? Like, this is the dude who put rockets on his bike. The rocket bike. Rocket bike. Like the Queen song. No, not Queen song. Elton John. Okay, well, I kind of embarrassed myself there. I actually was gonna say the Beatles first. And then I was like, that's not Beatles, it's Queen. And then I was like, that's not Queen, that's Elton John. So, I mean... I tried. Rocket Man. I don't know, it just really... Rocket Man just sounds like a Queen song. I don't know why. But to me, it just sounds like a Queen song. Hey, birds. Hey, birds. Oh. I got bodied by the birds. I know, I never heard it. He goes Rocket Man. He says Rocket Man. I don't know, it just sounds like a Queen song to me. It just, I don't know, it sounds like something that Freddie Mercury would sing. And I think it's because, Don't Stop Me Now. I don't know. I also don't know Queen songs. When he goes, I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 100 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm burning at this, burning? Something. He's moving at the speed of light. He's gonna make a supersonic man out of you. That's what makes me think it's a Queen song. Even though it's not. It's an Elton John song. But because Rocket Man just kind of sounds, or reminds me of Don't Stop Me Now, I just go, ah, yes, Queen. I forgot how fun this team was. I forgot how fun the original national team was. It's so fun. There's just so much happening. That doesn't mean that it doesn't get massively outclassed by National Raiden or National Kazuha, but it's still fun. I mean, just look at this. Look at this excitement. I've only defeated one of the enemies. Okay. Oh, that's rude. Thank you for coming over here. Your friend didn't want to come over here. He ran away. Oh, laser beam. Why do e-bikes exist? Not bikes that are on fossil fuel? Don't mean motorcycles, but bikes where you pedal also? Oh, like the... Are you talking about like the ones that they've got like the battery in them and you can like run them and then like it has the battery that it's got like the generator in it so you can like charge it while it's running? Because people don't want to buy gas, but they also don't want to charge their bikes, I guess. So they just let it run on electric. And then, or it's people who want to ride bikes, but they don't, but they have like hills where they get like tired and then they decide like partway through that they like their legs get tired. So they just let it run on electric instead. And then when they're like, okay, that's enough, they just go back to peddling. They just go, you know what? I don't want to... Of course they had to do this. Get down from there. Get down from there. No. My shield break already? Dang, these guys are kind of beefy. They had a V6 motor block in there, and just also just not be a problem. Yeah, but maybe they just don't want to buy gas. I don't know. Bruh. Y'all gotta get down from there. You know what? Okay, you know what? Y'all gotta chill. Get down from there. No, no flying. Flying is banned. No flying. Yanfei's going to die. Just got an idea? You know electric vehicles that people used to drive around? Like electric cars? Okay. I was worried that... Okay. Like with the basket in the front? Oh, like like those electric Vespas? There we go. Yanfei is going to die. Yeah, but the ones that are strictly for old people? Yeah. I don't know, like, what you would call them, but I know what you're talking about. The, like, things that sometimes you see them in, like, it's like the classic thing for, like, in, like, grocery stores and stuff like that, in, like, TV shows and stuff. The classic, like, old person thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, Yanfei is almost dead. Or not Yanfei, Xiangling is almost dead. Oh, I got hit with the debuff, that's why. I got hit with this man's, like, fire debuff thing. I remember that from, I remember that from, the old Abyss cycle. Not fun. When I'm, like, 60... I'll get one or replace the electric metal with a fossil one, and then drive around like 60 miles per hour. It's gonna be lit. Just zooming around. They'll be like, there he goes. Zooming. I really... See, if I had Kazuha, I could get them all grouped up in one spot, but I don't have Kazuha. Instead I have Chongyun. And, I'll be doing this instead, I guess. I will say though, it is kind of clean. Also, Chongyun not critting and like vaping for like 1400 damage hurts my soul a little bit, but the nurses are gonna have no say over me. Just zooming, tearing down the streets. Oh, it's just... Huh. I'm starting to feel like this team was a mistake. Yeah, get him, Zhongli. Look at those numbers. Oh, gross, a mirror maiden. Wait, 2 mirror maiden. Oh, that's doubly gross. I hate that even more. 2 mirror maidens. Not 1, but 2. What's that one song? Okay, well, you know what? I refuse to deal with this. I refuse to deal with this. I'll just face tank everything and then cry when Yanfei dies and I can't actually do damage. Just stand there, Yanfei, and trust. You almost died, you just gotta trust me. Where's she gonna go? Bam. Now, the real gamer move would have been for me to predict where she was gonna appear, so I could start the animation early. Oh, I almost didn't clear that. The idea is going straight into the notebook to actually fire. Okay, now we actually have to think about what we're... Oh, did they... Bruh. Bruh, has this ever happened before? It's been the same. They didn't change it at all. What are they doing? This is the exact same cycle. They're not changing anything. What is this? Are they sure this is right? MiHoYo, are you sure this is right? Are you sure this is right? It's May. It's the cycle for May. Why is it? Why are the enemies still the same? They're supposed to change every month. They're exactly the same. What happened to this? I did this. Giving this boring. Oh, this is so boring. I already know I can. Oh, it's nothing. It's the exact same. It's nothing new. I already know I can beat this. It's just gonna be really annoying and take forever. Why didn't they? I can't believe it. Is this the first time they've like kept it for this long? I thought it changed every month. Because you can even see. We're now on 23.5 for the waxing phase. It's supposed to change after every waning phase. What happened? What happened? Unless it actually hasn't, and I'm just losing it. But I thought for sure we were due for a new change, for a new Abyss cycle. It being exactly the same is so boring. I already know I can do this. It's just gonna take forever. It's just gonna be a lot of like, does the game decide? Ooh, we'll take this. I'm gonna regret that decision. But this is just like, it just turns into, does the game decide to body you with RNG or not? It's not exciting or interesting. Although I will say, the extra crit is nice. Right over here. Oh, got hit by that one. Ooh, saved by the bell. Oh, the other one that got absolutely annihilated. That's awesome. Alright, today I want to watch a movie. So, say goodnight. Alright, Redo. Alright, Redo. I hope you enjoy your movie. I could probably do this faster, but I want to save my energy. For no reason other— oh, there we go. I became weak yesterday and went to sleep. Go enjoy your movie. Also, there should be drops. Am I not getting drops? I'm playing Genshin. Am I not getting drops? Or have I already claimed these drops? I don't know. Want my move? Look with my bar. There we go. How about cool, mom? Okay. Okay. There we go. I was gonna say, sorry about chewing on mic. Gotta do this again. That first run actually went so cleanly. That second Consecrated Beast getting absolutely bodied like that. I think it might be smart to use my burst here. Just to immediately move on to this phase. But I like using my burst on this phase, actually. Auto a little bit just to get some HP. Because I like bursting down the Kairagi. If I can get them both here in the same thing, like doing the same thing. Ooh, actually, oh, I managed to clip one of them. It didn't crit, but I managed to clip him. Win in my book. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about, RNG just bodying you. Just getting stun locked and not being able to do anything. That's what I was talking about. Oh. He got healed a little bit. I'm afraid I'm not going to be hyper blooming anymore, or proccing any more blooms. Unless I'm sticking to him. There we go. He did get a little bit of health though. I was like, he did not get his burst up. I need to immediately switch off of him. I was like, I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if he gets his burst. Did not get his burst. Ooh. Normal and charge attack damage by 20%. But here's the thing, Raiden's, it says all of it will be considered burst damage, so I don't think it actually does anything for her. As always, we're just gonna wait here with Yelan. Oh, it actually dipped a little bit. And then we just... And it did not... I hit ults in 3 and it did not quick swap into Raiden's burst. I totally did that and it did not register. Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. There we go. And now... It does feel a little boring fighting these enemies again, since they're, you know, the same enemies that we fought previously. Okay, Kuki's got some health. We're gonna save our burst for this final part. And I'm gonna start over here. I realize it makes more sense for me to start at one of the Beastmasters. And then to just, like, re-up on everything. Kuki's almost dead. That was bad timing there. To then, like, start linking all the creatures, so they're all just getting annihilated together. Okay. Our friend over here. And the other one left is our archer friend over here. And I found that with a reasonable amount of success, I can just kind of body her with Kuki. Like that. And now we go into... I guess we'll take this, yeah. Now we go into super ultra body mode. We need energy. And we need a lot of energy. Do this. This really isn't... Come on. Do this. Luckily, Bennett got most of his energy back. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with this. It'll be kind of scuffed, but that's what I get for not managing my energy properly. Ooh, mistimed it slightly, didn't get that last charge attack off. Cycle through here. Should be enough energy. There we go. Not as clean as I'd hoped, but still. Respectable amount of time. Almost 2 whole minutes. Where is he? Oh, is he gonna do the thing? He is. There goes the Fav prop. And now that they're kind of clumped up here, we'll start doing this. There we go. Saved Vainahida's burst frames. Lone Gale kind of needs to get in on this too. Galloping Frost and the main body are both doing pretty good. Lone Gale is going to be the focus here. Kuki's skill has ran out again. Early burst proc. And there we go. I feel like that was record time. That went so smoothly. We also got some really good cards. It's almost as good as that one time I did win it. I got triple crit buffs. So we were like big chilling because Eula was rocking up with like an 82-306 ratio. And I was just like, bruh. She really put away win it there, but she was on something. She was doing something. I've spent all. I had 9 yesterday. I spent them all. I'm gonna make one poll. Just find out what my 4-star is. I'm hoping it's Candace or Kave. It's Candace. Nice. And now I'm at like 52 pity or something like that, or 62, something like that. And I'm gonna stop pulling. Now I'm officially saving. 61 pity, exactly. Cool. So we got Candace. Cool. She exists. No, she sounds so different in Japanese. Excuse me, but here she is. I'm not gonna use her. But I wanted her or Kave, and I got her or Kave, so. She looks cool. She's got some cool things, right? I like, she's got some weird, like, glyph thing, like, with her shield. Like, it goes all distorted. Like, if you look at her auto. It actually, is that just my aliasing? I don't know. It just got some weird particle effects. But anyway, new character to put on the comms team. She should synergize well with Nilo. No, it does have a weird, like, thingy. That's not me. It does just have a weird... Bizarre. This is a... Hold? Yeah. Does she have an... Yeah, okay, yeah. She does have... It is a counter. Will deal 0.5 for every point of Candace's max HP when they deal elemental damage with their normal attacks. Okay. AoE, Prayers, the Crimson Crown, a Rippling Wave, and Hydro Infusion. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's restore this to some generic team. I'll just put it back to what it was, I guess. I kind of don't have... Usually it's a Eula team, but I kind of don't have, like, a thing. Like, because the comms team is currently just a Eula team, because I'm going to use Mika. So, got that cleared away. Time to get through these. I wonder what we'll get. Nothing good? Okay. But these are the real ones, because these now only give the 2 new sets. Nope. 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 And no. Okay. I've been thinking about whether or not I want to use that team as well. Team? Whether I want to grind that domain or not. Because, also, I have not been keeping track of where these are at all. Just because I kind of want to use Child more. He's still got an extremely cursed set. He's running 2-piece Hydro, 2-piece Hydro. So he's currently rocking like a 98 Hydro. He's still got an awful crit ratio as well. I'm hoping to get a new Nymph stream on him. But it's just like the kind of thing of... I don't know if I want to farm for it, because if I take Mika's artifacts, going back to you, I just don't know if I want to farm more, because Nilo already is like doing okay. Is this what she had? Did she have something else? She had this, didn't she? Did she have this? She had something. Maybe it was this. I guess I'll have to bring out her team to tell. I think that's enough HP. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, okay. I know her ER is just kind of low. 318, 63. Doing very well for herself. I could have brought a Bloom team for the other half, second half. It clearly wants you to use a Bloom team. And I've seen her absolutely like demolish the Magukenki. I had one run a long time ago, near the start of this cycle, where all three of the Magukenki all like grouped up and just stood right next to each other. And so I just had Nilo going off, and she was just proccing blooms, and it was just boom, 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 boom. And it was just going crazy. And I was just like, yeah, yeah. There we go. Is Yao Yao, is she at Friendship 10? I feel like she is. She is, okay. I was thinking I could put Candace in as the other Hydra and then put in Yao Yao. Which is what I might do. But in the meantime, though, we're gonna try and get Mika up to 10. He's at 7, so he's getting there. He is getting there. And I'm actually using him, too. I'm also gonna switch this. I've been having her on Redhorn just because it's, like, a nice, like, generalist option. But I'll switch her back to this. I'll give Noelle her Claymore back. There we go. Now that I'm using Layla, that's actually why I have Layla in the party. It's specifically because Serpent Spawn. I'm doing less damage, but I'm also only have a couple stacks. I can also compare like my auto damage. Also, Redhorn gets a buff from defense for autos, so not exactly an even comparison. A little bug, a little fruit fly. Trying to get it. I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Small step for hilly churros, huh? Oh, it's a shieldy churro. Sometimes I feel like I want to have Kazuha just because... Kazuha or Venti, just so I don't have to deal with shielded churro. Shielded churro is just not fun. Especially considering that their thing mainly consists of, at a certain point, if they continually take attacks, they just kind of become immune to all damage because they just block things. If they're taking damage continually, they just always have their shield up, and then the game just kind of makes them immune. So that's annoying, but I think I've stopped leveling up Mika. I don't really use him that much. Ugh, gross. This is one of the worst comms ever. Like, objectively, one of the worst comms. Objectively, one of the worst comms. What is even aggroing me? They're still aggroed from all the way up there. This in general, I hate these. These are the worst. They're just so needlessly long. There's so much dialogue, and it's just a bunch of stuff of like, I don't care about it, and then you gotta go here, and then you gotta run to find it, and then you come back, and he gets some more dialogue. And then there's a monster that appears. He goes here, da 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 da. He goes, they're back. And you gotta fight more enemies. And then you talk to him, and he's like, I need to find more things. And then you gotta run all the way down here. Like, dang, bro. You gotta run all the way back. One of the... And the other part, too, is this takes place your story commission. This takes place what could be a commission that gives you an achievement, but you get this instead. The only other one I would say is worse are... Oh, no, it didn't. Ellen, the wannabe knight. The other one that's really bad is the one over here at Stormbearer Point with Vind. And you just have to... You just gotta wait. You gotta wait for her to walk all the way over there. And you gotta fight the enemies. That and the escort slime balloons are annoying too. Because it moves at a set speed. There's nothing you can do to make it go faster. Also, one of the few voiced commissions. Good luck with that, Ellen. Good luck with that, Ellen. Let me know when you too can use Transcendence Baleful Omen that will unveil a shard of Euthymia that deals electro damage to nearby opponents and granting nearby party members the Eye of Stormy Judgment. Let me know when you can use a shard, when you can reveal a shard of the Raiden Shogun's Euthymia. I like to call it, Eurythmia. I know it's called Euthymia, but every time I see it, I think of, Eurythmia, the Eurythmics. And the other thing is Arrhythmia. But no, it's Euthymia. Look at her go. It must really hurt when she jumps and her hair, like, smacks into the back of her calves. That must hurt so much. She jumps, her braid, like, flares up in the sky, and that comes down and it slams right in the back of one of her legs. That's gotta hurt. Get bruises. Be like, what happened, Shogun? Well, I was jumping, and... Why are your legs so beat up? Although I do like how it kind of, like, is like a snake, and it kind of gently falls down. Maybe that's her Archon power. She's a robot. Maybe there are, like, wires in her hair. Maybe there are wires. I don't know. She also has a super... This animation is so wild to me. The way she, like, fully contorts her body. It's just so crazy. But that's all of the polearm. It's just so funny. He sounds so different when he auto-attacks. Anyway. I have him on here because I don't think... I'm pretty sure above 18 it's really not going to help that much, so... I just kept him at level 70. You know, he's got both of his passives. Oh, look at him go. Noom. Noom. And then... Yeah. I see. I see. That's why people use his burst after his skill. I always wondered, because technically his burst really doesn't do anything. But it's for his, Ascension 4. Oh, that's some of his energy, I guess. Okay. Is that it? Is that it? I really thought Abyss was gonna take a lot longer. Judging on what had happened before, I really thought the Abyss was gonna take us a lot longer, and it really didn't at all. It really didn't at all. It barely took us any time at all. Oh no. Oh no. How am I supposed to chill when the Spiral Abyss is done? And I'd be saying, Neon, what if you did, like, some of these quests? And I said, but what if I didn't? What if you finished these quests? What if you did Nahida's thing and actually unlocked APEP? And I have thought to myself, that's a good point, but what if I just didn't do that? I don't know. They've really put out some really odd shapes for some of the regions. Like, now what's gonna go in here? What's gonna go in here? What's gonna fill in there, huh? How's that gonna work? What's gonna go into this tiny little strip, huh? Huh? I don't know. Storm Terror's lair is pretty cool. This area around here, it's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. And you got... I feel like it's not as bad, though, with Inazuma, because it's like a bunch of water. I feel like it's not as egregious, and it's still like a relatively nice shape, as far as the actual outlines go. Although this is kind of weird, like why this is cut like this. Although I guess that's because the original thing came out like this. It was just kind of like, new, right? Zoop. And then they added this in and this in. Still kind of strange that they didn't like smooth this out more. Or like chop this off a little bit. I know. Actually, no, originally it was just this, wasn't it? Seirai is what came out later. It was just this. These two came out together. So they just kind of went... And they opened up this. Which then further begs the question of, why didn't they just release this as like a... like this? I guess they didn't want to have open water, but why didn't they make this smoother? I don't know. I can't imagine what would be over here. But no, we get stuff like this, which looks kind of funky. And then like, and stuff like this too. But I think part of it is it looks weird now that they've added new stuff. Like before this was a thing, it looked pretty okay-ish. And before they added the desert, this looked pretty okay. It was just kind of like, oh, it sticks out because it's water. But then we got like all of this and it got all funky. More ravine over here. Still got the sandstorm tornado thing here. This is super densely packed though. It's very vertical. It looks very pretty though. Vorukasha Oasis. And then over here we've got Vorukasha's Glow. What was the other one? Nymph Stream? Yeah. And we got this little... some little patches over here as well. I imagine we're gonna get Fontaine over here, I presume. Just based on Oceanid and just like the land. Although, I don't know. Did they ever... I don't know, I feel like I heard something about a new places, but I could be wrong about that. I feel like I heard some discussion about some announcement about where new places are gonna be. But I don't really remember exactly. Anyway, we have 40 resin, so I could wait for another day to do my last thing for Nahida and try to get Bennett's thing crowned. We were very close. We could try crowning his burst. And then with that, Bennett's pretty much done. Pretty much nothing for me to do. Yanfei is just such a necessity, I feel like. I feel like she's just such a necessity for this domain because of how disgusting it is. Like, I want to use Yoimiya, and I actually was using Yoimiya in emblem farming because I was switching over to use Yanfei. Normally I use the classic child team, but I switched over to Yanfei, and then I was like, what if I use Yoimiya? Because I really don't use her at all. And it was okay, but the big thing with Yoimiya is her internal cooldown is just like hot garbage. So I'm like trying to, especially with all the shields in that domain, between the large hurl and the there's the other one coming over here. That's nice. Between the large hurl and the abyss mage, there's just so many elemental shields that didn't even need that. There were just so many elemental shields that Yoimiya just has such a hard time dealing with the cooldowns. Also, you kind of get locked into using a shielder just because of how crazy that domain is with the large hurl. And I guess the Abyss Mage just being like, I'm gonna create my Electro Circle thing right away, even if you break my shield immediately. And then you just get bodied by that, because you get shoved out, your hitbox gets displaced, and you just get stuck in the Electro Circle. Funky hitboxes are such a weird Genshin thing. Like, when it has wonky hitboxes, the Consecrated Beasts have wonky hitboxes, Wolflord has wonky hitboxes. Did they ever fix the hitboxes on the normal Rift Hounds? Because they had terrible hitboxes for the longest time. Like, that was so bad. Is the other one gonna come over here this time? Oh, he is. Nice. Bam! The other nice thing too is that her normal, skill, and charge attack all have separate internal cooldowns. Which is super nice, especially when you're doing like, Thunder Cube, Electro Hypostasis, and you're trying to break the crystals at the end. She's so nice for it, because you can just go bam bam! So, like I predicted, we only got like 4. I think I said 5, but I think we got less than that. We need 6, at least 6, to stand a fighting chance with that 10% chance of getting a dupe. So we probably won't make it. But we can try. You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe. Believe! I believe. I believe! Oh! Thank you, Eula. Thank you, Eula. I promise, I'll save for your eventual rerun. Hopefully 3.8. I'll save all my primos from now until then. Thank you, Eula. Eula, thank you for not making me wait another week, or I guess like 2 days, and not making me use resin. Thank you, Eula. I'm gonna save Baju, Ganyu, Kave, Alhaitham, Kazuha, Yoimiya, Yai. Out of here. Out of here. Is it really Yai and Yoimiya? Is it really Yoimiya again? They really just reran Yoimiya again. She's the new child. She's the new child. Fitting that they'd be right next to each other. They really reran her again. It's wild. Wild. Also, Alhaitham, that was pretty quick. That was pretty quick for him as well. Here we go. Anyway, now we're looking at a Crown Benny Burst. So, you know, that's pretty poggers. Pretty poggers. 119% attack bonus ratio. So, just a little bit more. Nilo very pog. Nilo very pog. I don't see it anywhere. It's only going to show up in the little tiny chat box there. I don't see it in OBS. I don't see it anywhere else because I don't have 7TV on anything. But there it is. Hello, Luigi. I've used my resin already, so I can't even ask you for APEP. Here he is. Now, theoretically, I could actually, like, level his stuff up. Because as you can see, he doesn't have maxed out artifacts. He's using some real, like, scuffed artifacts. He's got a really... He's really scuffed. Teapot resin be like... I already used my teapot resin. Pretty sure. But I do have to put Candace in here now. I got Candace, and Eula gave me the double, so... I guess I have to reward her. Now I officially start saving. Oops, I should have claimed this after I put Candace in there. Who am I gonna kick out though? I guess Yanfei has to get evicted. Maybe can she lawyer her way out of that? Oh no, I haven't bought it yet. I thought I did. I'm still not gonna use it. I'm still not gonna go fight APEP with you. Sorry, that's just how it is. Goodbye. We're gonna kick Yanfei out. It's unfortunate, but, you know, it had to be done. Where is she? Is she discussing things with... Oh, poor. She's discussing things with Zhongli. Sorry, Yanfei. Out of here. Out with the old and in with the new. Actually, why is Nilo in here? Wait a second. Oh wait, no, Nilo doesn't... She's still not rank 10 either. What am I talking about? She's only rank 4. She just hit rank 4. I was gonna say, why is Nilo in here? Not Yanfei. See, here's the thing though. Once Mika hits 10, sorry Mika, but I'm gonna kick you out and we're gonna put Yanfei back in. All the Archons have to be in here, so I always have to have Zhongli, Nahida, Raiden, and Venti in here. All the Archons have to be in the teapot. It's because of the AoE, AO3, whatever, fanfic that I have not read, but I've heard about called Archon Sitting, which is a fanfic of just, like, all the Archons bumming around in the Traveler's Teapot, and just chilling there instead of actually doing things. Eula has to be in here because she's Eula. Obviously. And then our 3 friendship people. What's she looking at? What's she looking at? What is she looking at? What's happening? Interesting. Also, can I do the... How do you do it? I know there's something you can do. There's a thing that you can do. I don't know if they fixed it, actually. They might have fixed it. I don't know what I'm doing. There's a thing that you can do. Is that it? I don't know. There's a thing that you can do to make Eula smile because her, like, face thing is glitched, where you can do, like, a charge attack or something. And, it, like, changes her facial expression. But, anyway. I will... Actually, should I just call the stream here? Should it just be a short stream? Should I just stop the stream? Should I just stop the stream here? It's only been an hour and a half. I really thought that Spiral Abyss was going to take a lot longer than it did. Normally it takes me so long, but we actually just we one-rounded it. Everything, it was just one clear. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, normally it takes so long. But this time we really just blasted through it. Like Jimmy Neutron. Brain blasting. Should I just end the stream here? That's just the end. Should I end the stream and then actually do things? Like edit VODs and stuff like that? Should I actually do stuff? Oh, did the Abyss change the easier one or same enemies? It's still the same. It's still the same. I don't know why. It's still the same. I thought for sure that we were going to change it now. I thought for sure it was time for Abyss to change. Because it's been the same now for what? This is gonna be, if it doesn't change after this one, well, this is gonna be 6 weeks, right? A month and a half, right? Because wasn't last cycle was the second cycle of the thing. So this is gonna be 6 weeks of having the same enemies in a row. It's so boring, right? Because weren't both of these also consecrated beasts? Probably reset next abyss. New abyss is enemy with 3 shields. Oh, it's the iniquitous Baptist. But both of these were also consecrated beasts, right? When was the last time I didn't 36 star? Was it the first time I cleared it? No. Does it not? Oh, it straight up like has started deleting challenge summaries. Cool. We've gotten to a point where it's deleting challenge summaries. What was my biggest Eula strike? This one was 384. So we're looking for anything higher than 384. 316. 380. Oh, 406. Ooh, 430. Ooh, 487. Oh, back to 300. 476. So far, 487 is the one to beat. Ooh, 486. That's pretty close. Ooh, 490. 49. Oh, 673. Strongest single strike, 380. Ooh, wait. Ooh, 736,000. You want to know what this was? Actually, no, this proves that both of these had to be consecrated beasts. Yeah, both of these had to be consecrated beasts. Because if this is 736k, that had to be the Wennet run. That had to be the Wennet run. That was when Wennet was in Abyss. Because I had that run where I got triple crit buffs and Eula had was running like 82, 306. Hey, the stupid crit ratio. Need that Mika, no artifacts for the Eula hit 2 mil. You know, C6 Mika. Maybe we'll have to try it out again. Use it. So we used Mika, Bennett, Raiden, and Eula. And we actually did more damage than using... Oh, no. No. We used Eula, Bennett, Raiden, Mona. And Mona was able to slightly edge out using Thrilling Tales Lisa by 120,000. So I don't know. Mika, I believe that Eula, Bennett, Raiden, Mika is the theoretical highest damage for Eula. I believe that is the theoretical highest, like the theoretical best team comp in terms of nuking. Because a well-invested Mika, basically, it's not that he's bad, per se. He's still kind of bad, but he's bad in terms of, like... He's bad in the sense that Farazan exists for Wanderer and Shao. And also, Bennett has been around since day 1. And that's why Mika's bad. C6 Mika, Eula, Bennett, and who? Raiden. Raiden's a mainstay on Eula comps. Because her skill gives a 0.3% elemental burst damage bonus per the cost of the burst. And also, like, energy recharge. She can apply... Because she can apply Superconduct, she can run Tenacity for the attack buff. Her skill is a burst damage increase. And she can be a battery. She's basically the premier Eula teammate. There are plenty of people who run her on Skyward Spine with Tenacity and just run her as pure support. Well, not pure support, but like support and damage. Some people use Emblem. Tenacity is really only for like nuking. Like haha nuke. But yeah, Raiden's a mainstay for Eula comps. It used to be Eula, Bennett, Raiden, Rosaria. Because C6 Rosaria gave you that res shred, as well as the crit buff, which actually doesn't last until Eula's burst. Rosaria's burst only lasts for 8 seconds, even though her C2 increases it by 4 seconds to 12 seconds, which is long enough to last until Eula's burst. For for whatever reason, whether this is intentional or not, Rosaria's A4 does not work with her C2 for whatever reason. Bruh. My Mika C0 since it's gonna be a while. Bruh. Well, I'm sure we'll get another Miko rerun when Ayako reruns. No, but yeah, it's just one of those weird Genshin things. Rosaria's A4 doesn't work with her C2. The same way that, like, Keqing's C1, or not C1, Keqing's C2 is, like, permanently stuck after you trigger it once. It, like, it's basically, it's 100% chance, and then afterwards, it just, like, permanently on cooldown. How much does C6 beat Mona, do you know? Let's see. I'll see if I can pull up the damage calcs. I'll pull up the calcs. Okay. So... this is running with Kuki. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Oh, this is slightly different. This is also old. So I think that Mika actually didn't change at all. So I'm pretty sure this is still reliable. This is pre-release, but Mika pretty much didn't change at all except they nerfed his charge attack. So judging by this, in single target, Yulo, Raiden, Rosaria, Mika is the third best team. It is 23% more damage than the base team, which is Eula, Fischl, Rosaria, Diona. In 2 or more targets, it's 138% of the standard Eula team. The charge attack nerf seems pretty big. Oh no. Yulo, Raiden, Rosaria, Bennett in single target is 127% of the standard budget Eula team, and 140% in multi-target. And then in single target, you have Yulo, Raiden, Shenhe, and Bennett, which is 124% in single target and 141% in double target. I don't think any of these even include Mona, just because it's very hard. It's just not practical. This is like a general team comp. It's impractical to run Mona with Eula unless you're fighting Shoki no Kami or Raiden, just because Omen is going to be dispelled before you can pop your burst. Most likely. But I believe with nuking though, Mona still might be better. But the real question is Mona going to be better than C6 Mika? That's the real thing. Because I'm pretty sure that right now the current best team for Eula is Eula, Bennett, Raiden, Mika. I'm pretty sure that's the new highest damage comp, especially if there are 2 targets. Realistically, it doesn't really matter, because as long as you activate his A4, you can get 4 stacks. You get 1 stack from hitting, and then you can get the remaining 3 stacks from autoing on Eula, and hopefully that will. Wait, what was this thing? Oh no, only one stack. Okay, so you can get 2 stacks here, one from a single target, one from his A4, and then I don't know how that works. Starfrost Star. Wait, what does that say? Eagle Plume. He's got such confusing things too. When Starfrost Swirl, Flowfrost Arrow hits an opponent, 1 to 10 will be generated. Oh, that's weird. So it's just a free extra stack, I guess. But anyway, I'm debating whether or not I should just end the stream here and actually work on things. I actually do want to edit some videos. I just haven't. So I might just end things here now that we've done Abyss. And I'm out of resin. Very short stream. The real stream ended, I think, about 30 minutes ago. Because I looked over and I realized that we were done with Abyss and it had only been like an hour and 15 minutes. So a very short stream today. I don't know if Tacti's going to be on. Tacti is working on. If you were here for the stream, I sent him my Copium Agathia deck, and he's been working on it to try and make it better. So, I don't know. He just messaged me in Discord. He's still working on it, but if he was done, I might have streamed a little bit longer so we can see what he's talking about. But I do think I will end today's stream here. Let him cook. Let him cook. He is working on it. He's doing his best with a deck that's quite honestly not that good. It's like solidly like it's better than your average deck, but it's not like amazing. It's solidly okay. It's solidly above average. But I don't know. Ooh. Oh, wait. I want to see if I can do the funny. Can I do the funny? Can I do the funny? Come on. Does it not work? Is she too tall? Yeah, there we go. He's inside the thing. I did it with Nahida one time. It was really funny. I think it was Yao Yao. It was really funny. Let's do it with Diona. Oh no, she's too short. Oh no. Oh. Oh, that's no fun. I like just that you can get people to like clip into the low rocks. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's stream, I think. There's just really nothing else for me to. I might come back on later with Tears of the Kingdom. I might be on. Well, actually, I don't know. I might come back later with Tears of the Kingdom. I think I'm just gonna be chilling though. Very short stream, you know. I did Abyss. Had I not done all of this off screen, I did all this off screen. I finished it all. I blasted through it. Bam, 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 bam. Nice and short. Time to watch. Time to watch Oshiga Budokan? You know it is, Luigi. That's a great idea. I should go watch Oshiga Budokan again. You know what? Thanks for reminding me of such a great anime. There's no other anime, no other idol anime, no other anime that starts with OS, you know? It's gotta be Oshiga Budokan. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. There's actually, I saw there was an adaptation for, oh, what's his name? It's the guy who finds the door in his grandfather's house that transports him to another world, and he has all these overpowered items and everything like that. I've been reading the manga, so I was really surprised to see an adaptation for it. But no, time for me to go watch Oshiga Budokan or catch up on some of the bajillion Narnia. You're not wrong. Some of the bajillion things I have on my watch list. I'm rewatching King's Avatar. I need to watch Fabi Niku. I want to watch Eminence and Shadow as well, because he is atomic. And with that being said, I'm probably gonna go play Tears of the Kingdom. So I'll mess around with some more stuff. So I will see you all sometime. Maybe not. I might just not stream tomorrow. I don't know. But I think this is where I'm going to end today's stream. It's going to be a short stream. So thank you all for watching. And I will see you all some other time. And I will eventually watch Oshinoko. The big thing, though, is I already know what happens. So I feel like I should still watch it because people say it's a banger. It looks cool. It sounds good. But I already know what happens. I already know. So I feel like I lose something. This is what I get for like reading all these manga. Didn't you say you won't get spoiled? No, it was see, here's the thing, Luigi. There are all these things coming out, all these new anime that are coming out, and I want to watch them, but then I realized, wait a second, I've already read these. What happened was I just completely stopped watching anime. Like, what was it now, about 3 years ago? And instead my life was entirely consumed by manhwa and manga. You did the Oshinoko manga? Yeah, so I'd heard about it before. I'd heard about it a long time ago and just completely forgot about it, and I'd looked it up and I'd read about it and I'd read some of it, and then I completely forgot about it. It just left my brain. And then everybody started talking about Oshinoko, the anime, and I was like, Oshinoko. How far did you read? I didn't read that far, honestly. So I probably should, like, only a couple chapters. So I probably should still watch it. But it doesn't change the fact that I already know so much that happened, because I was like, what is this? And I looked it up to see what it was about. And I saw like a mini plot synopsis, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's one of those things where, like, I also fully know everything that happens in Hanayomi no Gotoben? Is that what it is? Is it Hanayomi? I don't remember the order of the words. I don't know why I'm even calling... Yeah. I don't even know why I'm calling it... Oh no, it's Gotoben no Hanayomi. I don't even know why I'm calling it. Call it quintessential quintuplets. Still watch it, yeah? Yeah. I don't even know why I said that. Just call it quintessential quints. You know, call it QQ. I already know the ending of quintessential quintuplets, but I still want to watch the anime. And I still hope they keep adapting it, because even though I know the ending, I don't know how they got to the ending. That's kind of the thing. Like, I generally know most of the plot points of Oshinoko, but I don't know exactly how they got there. And I'm going to stop talking. I'm not going to, like, talk about any of the specifics, because that is spoilers. But I know the big twist at the beginning, and I know some plot points later down the line. I just don't know exactly how they got there, so it'd still be interesting to read. Fabi Niku, on the other hand, that one's just pure comedy. That's why I'm going to watch that. I already know up to, what, a chapter 102, I think, on Fabi Niku? But, I mean, it's just funny, so guarantee I'll watch that. Anyway, I'm going to go play Tears of the Kingdom and not watch Oshinoko or Fabi Niku. Bye! But no, the real reason I've been putting off Oshinoko is because I already know what happens, for the most part, and I already know the big twist. So it wasn't as impactful. I don't think it didn't excite me as much, because I was like, well, I already know. You'll still feel it. Well, that, and I also, for the longest time, thought that Oshinoko was Damedal. Damedal is hilarious. Damedal is such a good, it's such a good manga. I love it so much. It's so funny. Damedal's so good. Anyway. I don't know, I opened up Dame Doll and I was just reading it. It's really funny. It's really funny. I hope if they do adapt it, I hope they do it like, Way of the House Husband. Way of the House Husband's hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the stream. Bye.